Hey guys, today we're checking out Weber's Genesis E-325s gas grill on cart. This grill is sleek in all black, has Weber's largest available sear zone, and is compatible with Weber's crafted accessories, making this a pretty sweet deal. Let's take a closer look at how well it performed. We started with our low temperature evenness test, all burners on and set to low, and in this case we also turned on the extra sear zone burner. After running the grill on low for 30 minutes, the cooking grate temperature average was about 354 degrees Fahrenheit, and the probe with the largest variance from the grill's average temperature was the rear center probe, and it was about 95 degrees below the grill's average. Again, this was with the added sear zone burner lit, so it was to be expected. We then ran the same test, but this time with the added sear zone burner left off. And after 30 minutes, the grill's average low temperature was 353 degrees Fahrenheit. And the probe with the largest variance from that temperature was the left back corner, and it was about 51 degrees below the average. I'll take that all day long. Next, for our 15-minute preheat test, with all burners on high, including the sear zone burner, the average temperature at the 15-minute mark was 581 degrees. That's what I like to see, perfect for searing just about anything. Just for reference, we ran the same 15-minute preheat test with all burners set to high, and this time we left the sear zone burner off. In 15 minutes, the grill's average temperature was 512 degrees Fahrenheit, so this burner configuration would be preferable if you're trying to do high temperature roasting. Continuing on, we then ran our high temperature evenness test. After running all burners, including the sear zone burner, set to high, the grill's average cooking grate temperature was about 567 degrees Fahrenheit, and the probe with the largest variance at that point was the rear center of the grill at about 150 degrees different from the grill's average. But since the sear burner was on as well, just as I said before, it was kind of to be expected. So we re-ran the test, but this time with the sear zone burner turned off, and the average cooking grate temperature was about 515 degrees Fahrenheit, and the probe with the largest variance was the back left corner at about 109 degrees below the grill's average. This variance during high temperature testing is pretty average and is more in line with what I was expecting to see. Now that we have the thermocouples and number stuff out of the way, let's see how the E-325s did in the real world. First up, we loaded the grill down with a bunch of hamburger patties to see how well it could handle flare-ups and to see how evenly the grill cooked with rendered fat added to the equation. All of the patties grilled up nice and evenly, as you can see, and we had some nice flame kisses without any major flare-ups or runaway fires. Burger test? Check. Next up, we wanted to see how well the grill could handle cooking versatility, so we threw on some quartered potatoes, a few beef kebabs, and a few bell peppers and halved red onions. Again, this did not prove to be much of a challenge for Weber's Genesis E-325s. It rocked steady throughout the cook. Everything grilled nicely without me having to shuffle everything around like I was playing musical chairs. I can really appreciate that. Last but certainly not least, we had to see how well Weber's sear zone performed. It's their largest, but how well does it work? So we threw a couple of New York strips over the sear zone. Again, E-325s made short work of the challenge. Steaks seared perfectly, and we all went home full and happy. Thank you, Weber. Now let's check out the quality of the E-325s, beginning with the materials used. The painted steel exterior of the hood measured in at 15 gauge, and its interior lining is 25 gauge steel. Its main cooking grates are porcelain enameled cast iron for added longevity and really good heat retention. They weigh in at around 6 millimeters thick, very heavy duty for a practical glass grill. Below the cooking grids, the 304 stainless steel flame tamers come in at 18 gauge, and the pure blue burners are constructed from 22 gauge 304 stainless steel. Finally, the redesigned pull-out grease tray is painted black steel that measures up at 19 gauge. All things considered, this practical class grill checks all the right boxes and comes in towards the top of its class. That's a nice place to be. Now let's talk about the features. As I said at the beginning, the Genesis E-325s currently has Weber's largest sear zone yet. allowing you to sear multiple steaks at the same time. While we're talking about being able to grill more food at the same time, the grill also has an expandable warming rack that doubles the warming rack size by simply folding it down towards the front of the grill. The E-325s has 3 main burners rated for 39,000 BTUs with an added searing burner in their sear zone section that boosts the grill's output by another 13,000 BTUs. All of the burners have Weber's proprietary Pure Blue flame, which burns super efficiently for precise and repeatable temperature control. The flames produced by these burners are almost completely blue, meaning complete combustion. That's a good thing to see. The burners are lit with a battery-powered, constant spark ignition, so lighting your grill is as easy as pushing a button and turning a knob. When you're in need of food prepping space, this grill comes with extra-large side shelf tables that have 6 built-in tool hooks, so hanging your grilling tools is never more than a short reach away. Some of the other nice features include Weber's new and improved pull-out grease tray that makes cleanup easier than ever. Just pull it out, scrape it off, and that's a wrap. And the grill also comes with a propane tank scale that has its readout extended to the outside of the cart, making it easy to check your fuel level at just a glance without even having to open the cart and reach inside and all that good stuff. There are 2 hooks on the lower right side of the cart that allow you to store your conventional grill grates anytime you're using any of the optional Weber crafted accessories. I hope you've enjoyed our overview of Weber's Genesis E-325s. Please give us a like, and if you aren't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button for updates on everything barbecue, guys.